Well, here we are outside the very private and prestigious Riviera Country Club. Very difficult place to get into. You either have to be a member or on the guest list, or maybe a Hollywood movie star, and you have to dress nice to get in. Somehow I got private access to get in and meet a great of our sport, 14-time Grand Slam champion. Can you guess who it is? Pete, how's it going?
Good.
I'm very good. How are you?
See you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You're keeping in shape?
Trying to.
Yeah. So what do you do these days on a regular day?
Well, I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
8 and 6. So I wake up with them very early in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I take care of them. I get into the gym from about 9 to 11.
Okay.
So I try to stay in shape. And, you know, after that, I'll take my kids to lunch. I'll go play golf. I might hit a few tennis balls, sort of just depends on my day. But I want to keep busy.
Yeah.
You know, when you're retired, as you know, you have your days that are kind of slow. So
Yeah.
I want to keep busy. I want to spend time with my kids.
So in the U.S. Open Series is in full swing here. How does that make you? Does it give you the itch?
Leading up to the U.S. Open was an exciting time. Cincinnati, Washington, LA tournament, you know, it just happened here. And it was a build up to the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
In the U.S. Open, that's where my life changed at 19 years old.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Yeah.
Well, talk about a little bit about the last major you won, because for me, which one was the most important? Well, the last one, because you didn't win another one. So 2002 finals of U.S. Open Andre Agassi. Tough conditions. You were actually the underdog.
A little bit.
And maybe not in your eyes, but that match, I mean, how did you feel before it? What happened afterwards?
I remember that second week of that year, it rained a lot the first week. I played 5 matches in 7 days.
Yeah.
So physically, you know, I played that semifinal on Saturday to come back on Sunday to play Andre. And, you know, I've always enjoyed playing Andre in that situation. I mean, he was a little bit flat coming into the match. And I matched up pretty well with him. I played really well.
Yeah.
I was hit my back and returned well. I was coming in. I was doing everything I needed to do to beat him. And it just clicked, you know, and I played a great match. And for 2 years of going through a very tough time in my career, you know, just getting married, people were on me about that. I was losing confidence. I was doubting myself. I changed coaches. I was a mess.
Yeah.
And I just believed, even though I was ranked 12 in the world, haven't won a tournament in 2 years, I still felt like I was the best player in the world. Yeah. You know, as crazy as that sounds.
No, it doesn't sound crazy to me.
So it was this harder week in and week out to sort of find that confidence. But for those 2 weeks, and especially getting to the final with Andre, I felt good. You know, I felt it was a good matchup for me, and I was serving well. I was coming in, and you know, it just clicked, and it was the most important win. Not important win, but it felt vindication.
Right.
And I really felt that people were doubting me, and I got the last word, which feels great.
And that was your last match too.
Yeah.
That obviously wasn't planned.
No.
But how did your thought process go, being the last match?
Yeah, I took some time after it. I felt what was next for me, and I started pulling out of events. I pulled out of the Australian Open. I pulled out of the French. Then once Wimbledon came and went, and I felt I didn't want to be there. Once you get to the point where it's not in your heart anymore,
sure,
it's time to move on. And I won't play just for money. I won't play just to, you know, say goodbye. I play to win.
Sure.
And once that left me, it was time for me to face facts and say I'm really retired. And it was the right decision. It was a hard decision.
Yeah, sure.
But it was time to move on.
Well, there was a lot of mixed feelings. I think you broke most fans' hearts, of course, but I think the players were just overjoyed because suddenly they can win Wimbledon. But
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully we get a chance to hit some tennis balls.
You got it.
But before that, we're going to check out the highlights from the Farmers Classic.